Think you're in control. You're not. Most days, someone's pulling your strings, and you don't even see the hands. Once you spot them, you'll never unsee them. Number 1. So wild, I almost left it out. Let's go. Number 10. The mirror move. Ever notice when you're talking to someone and they start copying how you sit, or tilt their head, or even sip their drink right after you do? That's not coincidence, right? It's mirroring one of the oldest psychological tricks in the book. By subtly matching your body language tone or even breathing pace, people make your brain think, we're alike. I like this person. And once you like them, you're way more likely to agree, buy, or say yes. Why it works on you. Your brain is wired with mirror neurons, little empathy circuits that light up when you see someone act like you. It's an ancient survival thing. If the tribe moves together, we trust each other. Now it's used by salespeople, negotiators, and even politicians to lower your guard without saying a word. How to see it. Pay attention when someone starts moving in sync with you. Cross your arms and see if they follow. Change your tone mid-chat. If they adjust right after, congratulations, you just caught the mirror. Viewer challenge. Flip the script. Next time you want to test it, mirror them for 2 minutes, then stop suddenly. Watch how awkward it feels. That's their brain realizing the connection just broke. And if you thought that was sneaky, number 9 doesn't just copy you, it moves into your life, one tiny, harmless step at a time. Number 9, the foot in the door. Can I put a tiny sticker in your window? Sure, why not? 2 weeks later, cool if we add a massive billboard to your lawn. Somehow, you say yes. This is commitment escalation. Once you say yes to something small, your brain protects its self-image as a helpful, consistent person. Marketers, cults, and your pushy coworker love this. Free samples, small purchase, subscription. Just sign the petition. Come to one meeting. You're organizing the fundraiser. Why it works on you. Consistency bias. You don't want to contradict past you. Plus, the ask scales up so gradually you never feel the leap. Social proof gets layered in. Everyone on the team chipped in. Translation, your spine is now community property. How to see it. Map the staircase. If the first ask is tiny, what's step 2? Step 5? Would you say yes to step 5 right now? If not, freeze. Viewer challenge. For the next 48 hours, answer small asks with maybe. What comes after this? Watch how fast the script glitches. Quick detour. This isn't about becoming a brick wall. It's about noticing when just a minute becomes your whole weekend. And speaking of time, number 8 hacks your sense of value in under 3 seconds. Number 8, the anchor you didn't notice was $299, now $149. You feel like you just robbed the store. Anchoring sets a mental reference price, so everything after it feels cheap or expensive relative to that first number. The first salary figure tossed into a negotiation magnetic. The menu item that's absurdly overpriced. It exists so the second most expensive looks reasonable. Real estate listings, SaaS pricing pages, even YouTube titles with 10,000 hours versus 10 minutes. All playing your comparison reflex like a flute. Why it works on you. Your brain craves shortcuts. Absolute value is hard. Relative value is easy. Once an anchor lands, you adjust around it, but never enough. How to see it. Before you look at any price, write your own number down. What would you pay if you'd never seen a tag slashed? In negotiations, refuse the first anchor and throw your own. In shopping, sort by lowest price, first to set a different baseline. Viewer challenge. Pick one purchase this week. Ignore the original price. Decide based on utility hours of use, X genuine delight. If the math flops, pass. And if that felt manipulative, wait till you meet number 7, the crowd that isn't a crowd. Number 7, the fake crowd. Ever walked past a restaurant with a line out the door and thought, must be good? Plot twist. Half that line could be actors' employees or just friends of the owner told to hang out here. This is manufactured social proof, and it doesn't just live in the real world. Online likes, views, and reviews can be, shall we say, creatively sourced. A YouTuber blows up overnight. Sometimes that's audience demand, and sometimes it's an ad budget wearing a hoodie. Why it works on you. Herd instinct. Your brain's prehistoric code says if the tribe is here, it must be safe, valuable, or necessary. Now it just makes you overpay for mediocre coffee because 10 people are in line. How to see it. Check for patterns that look too clean. 10 5-star reviews in a row. All written within a day. A viral post with thousands of likes, but zero meaningful comments. Might be a rented crowd. Viewer challenge. Next time you see a crowd, pause and watch. Are they doing anything? Or are they just being scenery? And if that feels shady, number 6 slides into your head through something even softer. Your own identity. Number 6. Label lock in. Call a kid smart often enough, and they'll twist themselves into knots to avoid looking dumb. Call someone a natural leader, and they'll volunteer for every exhausting committee just to keep the badge. This is identity priming. When a label becomes a script you feel you have to follow. Companies do it with VIP tiers. Politicians do it by telling you you're a true patriot. Once you've accepted the identity, you'll behave in ways that protect it, even if it costs you. Why it works on you. Self-concept is sticky. Your brain would rather bend reality than lose a label it likes. Social identity theory says we define ourselves by our group memberships. Threaten the group and you'll defend it, sometimes more than yourself. How to see it. When someone praises you, check if there's a job attached. You're so organized might just be the setup for, can you plan this whole event? Ask if you'd still want to do the thing without the label. Viewer challenge. Pick one flattering label you've been given. Try doing the opposite for a day. Notice how itchy it feels. That's the control leaving. And if you think that's clever, number 5 is so invisible, it feels like your own thought. Number 5. The illusion of choice. Ever been given a menu with 50 options, and somehow all you pick from are the 3 specials highlighted in a little box? Yeah, that's not an accident. The illusion of choice makes you feel free while quietly hurting you toward a specific outcome. Supermarkets put the profitable brands at eye level. Streaming services recommend content that just happens to be their own productions. Even voting systems can pull this off. Ballot order alone can bump results by a few percentage points. Why it works on you. Cognitive load. Your brain hates sifting through too many options, so it latches onto the first easy choice it sees. This is decision framing. The structure matters more than you think. You still feel like you chose, but your choice was built inside someone else's fence. How to see it. Next time you're picking something, ask yourself, which options am I not seeing? Or, if this highlight box wasn't here, would I still pick it? Spoiler, often no. Viewer challenge. Walk into a store and pick the ugliest box on the lowest shelf. Even if you don't buy it, notice how unnatural it feels. That's how deep the steering goes. And if you think steering is bad, number 4 doesn't just steer, it moves the road. Number 4, the reframe game. You didn't lose $50. You saved $50 off the regular price. It's not a problem. It's an opportunity. This is framing, Changing how information is presented, so your emotional reaction flips. Politicians use it to sell unpopular policies. We're not cutting benefits, we're streamlining them. Marketers use it to make bad deals sound generous. Even you use it on yourself. I didn't fail. I learned. Why it works on you. Loss aversion. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman found people feel losses about twice as strongly as gains. So, if you just flip the frame from loss to gain, you bypass the pain. Framing can also trigger different mental models. Fee feels worse than contribution, even if it's the same $10. Viewer challenge. Take one headline today and rewrite it in the opposite frame. Watch how the whole mood changes. If that's twisting your brain, number 3 works even deeper. It controls when you think. Number 3, the timing ambush. You know how your boss always remembers to ask for a big favor right before lunch, or your friend drops bad news right when you're distracted? That's timing control, isn't it? People wait for the exact moment when your guard is down. You're hungry, tired, happy, relieved, and then slip in the request. Salespeople know to close deals late in the day when you're decision fatigued. Politicians release scandals on Friday nights, so they vanish over the weekend. Why it works on you. State-dependent decisions making. Your current mood and energy level shape your judgment. Catch someone in the right or wrong state, and you can push them toward a yes or away from a no without them realizing. How to see it. When a big ask drops, check your physical state first. Are you hungry? Tired? Buzzing from good news? If yes, delay. Your brain's battery is too low for good judgment. Viewer challenge. For 1 week, keep a decision diary. Track the time of day you make yes/no calls. See if there's a pattern / and who's using it on you. And if you thought timing was sneaky, number 2 will make you wonder if any of your opinions are really yours. Number 2, the echo chamber effect. Scroll your feed long enough and it starts to feel like everyone agrees with you. Not because you're a genius, but because the algorithm quietly deleted everyone who doesn't. This is the echo chamber effect, a mix of filtering curation and selective exposure that turns your digital world into a hall of mirrors. Politicians love it. Conspiracy theorists thrive in it. Even brands use it to reinforce loyalty. Once you're in their bubble, every ad post and related link points you deeper inside. Why it works on you. Confirmation bias. Your brain craves agreement because it feels safe and validating. Disagreement feels like danger, so you click away from it all the time, teaching the algorithm exactly what to hide. Over time, your worldview isn't reality. It's a playlist. How to see it. Follow a few accounts you disagree with. Search for the same news story on 3 different sites. Notice what's missing in each version. The goal isn't to change your mind. It's to see where the walls of your chamber are. Viewer challenge. For 1 day, reverse your feed. Actively click the stuff you usually ignore. Watch how fast the algorithm panics and starts showing you new realities. And if you think that's scary, number 1 is so deep, it doesn't just shape your world. It shapes you. Number 1, the story rewrite. Ever notice how your memories change the more you tell them? Or how a group will remember something that never happened? That's narrative shaping. And when other people control the story, they control the meaning. Leaders rewrite history to make their reign look inevitable. Media reframes events so certain people are always the heroes or villains. Even in families, one sibling gets cast as the responsible one, while another becomes the troublemaker, and both roles harden over time. Why it works on you. Memory is reconstructive, not a hard drive. Every recall is a remix influenced by your current beliefs, emotions, and what you've been told. If the rewrite gets repeated enough, it overwrites the original. Psychologists call this the misinformation effect, and once it's in good luck, scrubbing it. How to see it. Compare first-hand accounts to official versions. Ask older family members about events you both lived through. Spot the differences. The real danger. Sometimes you prefer the rewritten version because it fits the identity you want. Viewer challenge. Pick one fact you're sure of and dig back to the source. If you can't find it, maybe it was never yours to begin with. If your brain made it this far without rage, quitting, drop your favorite. I can't believe I fell for that moment in the comments. Like, sub, and maybe send this to a friend who swears they're immune to manipulation just to mess with them.